Hello there, guys. Hello. And how are we all doing? I hope that you are all doing fine and dandy. I really, really, really do. Hey, welcome back to Dunkin' Donuts. Joking. Welcome back to a bit more Construction Simulator. Yeah, I guess this is part one of our new construction job that we're doing. It's new, starting a new campaign. We're going along the green route. So the first major job to do is the residential park area. Let's have a look. So we've got to do the meeting with the clients, and then we've got some crane work to do. We've got some construction, which is going to net us 22,000. We've got some construction preparation to do. What the crane work is to remove the, you see in the last episode, all the the broken down cars and the rubbish and so on and so forth. And we've got some construction work to do, so a bit of I can't get my words out today. A bit of flattening. And a bit of ripping, some excavation, which would be good. Material delivery, unpacking, placement, unpacking, some concreting. You know I love doing concreting, and some topsoil removal. So that's a dozer for that. Excavation. What was it? Flattening is. Well, we can use the dozer for that as well, I suppose. Yeah, we can do that. Then some construction preparation. Got some more. Obviously, we've just done that, haven't we? And landscaping, gravel delivery, and then greening, planting pit, and seedling placement. And then the debrief. So it seems that it's not too much to do, but we'll see. We'll see. And the materials that we need is a pallet of concrete bags, a pallet of concrete framework, a pallet of PVC pipes, one pallet of rebar mesh, and 3 saplings. So with it only being 1 pallet of concrete framework, I guess it's not going to be a terrible amount, but yeah, we'll see. I've already done a little bit. I've got the materials all ready, delivered. I've delivered them. There's our low loader. Yes, in the last episodes when we were doing the industrial build, I bought this and the trailer and the static crane. I've rented the big industrial crane to move some of this junk out of the way, so that's good. I've brought, since we're doing some groundworks, I brought this over, which is our soil compactor. I've also got our dump truck, which is just parked just behind there for some material delivery, and I've brought our backhoe there as well. I'm not too sure whether, cause it says we have to do some excavation, so whether this bucket's going to be big enough. It's got soil in it. Wow. But we'll see. If not, we'll just rent a big excavator. We've got a bit of funds to play around with there. So, yeah. Okay. So let's go and meet the client and see what she wants us to do. Hopefully, after we've spoken to her, and after we've removed the rubbish, it may give us a placement for a static crane. If not, we'll just use the big mobile crane there. Okay, let's go.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm the city's environmental officer. This city could really use someone who jumps into the action and just does the right thing. Maybe you noticed the dilapidated building that used to be here until recently. For years, it had been close to collapsing and was contaminated with asbestos. The residents are so relieved that the thing is finally gone. Your task is to integrate the former wasteland into the surrounding parkland.
Right, okay. That's good. Ah, right, okay. I left the low loader there just in case we needed to crane off some of this equipment onto the back of the low loader and then dispose of it, but it doesn't. It just wants us to move them off here and then place them here. So we can do that. We'll just jump in the crane, swing it around, back it up, turn the boom around, and job's a good one. Right. Just zoom out a bit. Yeah, so how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing really good. I hope you're doing really, really, really good. I hope your week's going really well. I'm having a bit of a break from on the roads, just for this week. You know, I gave Sonia a week off. She's gone over to Ireland to go and visit her family. So I thought, you know, I'll jump over, jump on the boat, come back to Liverpool. While I'm back in Liverpool, I'll do a little bit of construction work for you. But we should be back in Germany next week with a bit more of on the roads. We certainly will be. Right, let's get this struts out. A little tip for you as well, guys, if you're playing this game or if you're thinking about playing it. Ooh, we swung that around. I didn't think of that. Oh, yeah, just about. Yeah, do you know if you're playing like the American map and you're doing there's a bridge campaign, or there's one of the big main campaigns where you have to build a bridge, right? And it recommends the smaller crane to use, but use this crane and park it the same way I'm doing. So as you're dropping the bridge pieces in, this has got a further reach or farther reach if you're using it like this than if you have the crane facing forward. So yeah, a little tip for you there. Right, let's get our camera angle right. There we go. And let's just boom out. Got more than enough reach with this crane. So I think we'll go for the... what have we got? Yeah, we'll go for the rocks first, the furthest ones away. It says there's a bit of a space there for... ah, the pipeline, I see. You watch, this is where I've parked it too far away. There we go. Bob on. Go. Oh. Yeah, there's at the moment there's no place for a static. Where's this go? For a static crane to go, is there? Does this go here? It's blowing, isn't it? So, yes, there we go. Yeah, so welcome back to the channel, guys. Listen, if it's your first time to the channel and you like what you see, you know, maybe consider hitting that like button for us. That'll be fantastic. And that little bell notification there, you know, that will let you know next time I drop some more exciting content. And if you really like what you're seeing, you know, hitting that subscribe button would be fantastic. It really would. Oh God, got me. And if you're watching this over on Twitch and you're liking what you see, you know, you can just if you would just migrate your finger over to that follow button. That would be awesome. I really would appreciate that. And you know what, to be honest, if you have just stumbled across the channel, you don't fancy doing anything like that, doing the likes of the follows or anything like that, that's fine. Just thanks very much for taking the time out of your day for coming along, sitting down and enjoying me playing a little bit of Construction Simulator. Right, there we go, that's all the formalities over and done with. Yeah, guys, I'm still waiting for an appointment at the dentist. Yeah, I phoned up last week and they had no appointments. They asked me to phone back up this week. So I've just spoken to them and they've asked me to call back later on. Because at the moment, let's just boom that out a bit. I'm waffling and not concentrating. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit back molar on the right hand side. It's still rumbling a bit. A little bit of pain, but not as much as it was the other day. But you know, it's still uncomfortable. So, and I'm expecting a phone call from a boss as well at some point today. I've got my phone on silent, but if he does call, it's an important call that I need to take. I'll just let you know, and I'll just pop the stream on pause. And then once I finish on the call with my boss, my manager, I'll be straight back, just to let you know, okay? It's just something that I can't put off, unfortunately. There we go. Right, what next? Let's get rid of this car here, right? It's just right in front of us. So what's the weather like where you are today, guys? That's something new. Normally I ask, you know, what have you been up to? Have you been up to anything nice? Are you doing anything nice? Or have you done anything nice? Well, there you go, I've just said it. But, you know, I'm going to ask a new question, see if anybody responds to this. What is the weather like where you are today? Right, where I am, it is very overcast indeed. It's a bit chilly out there. This time last week, on last Monday, it was lovely and sunny. It was a good 20, 25, 20, it was about 24, 25 degrees by mid-afternoon. Even the morning time was about 18, 19 degrees. But at the moment, it is down to 11 degrees Celsius, which is a big change from last week. But I suppose, you know, here in England, we're on the transition out of winter coming into summer, so we're in spring, and the weather always is a bit changeable. It's a bit unsettled, isn't it, until the summer season sets in. So yeah, so it's overcast. It's a little bit chilly. There's a fair breeze out, which makes it probably feel wind chill, probably about 7 or 8. It definitely was this morning when I took my son to school. It was nippy. We had our big jackets back on again. My son said to me, "Do you think I'll need my jacket, Dad?" And because he has a jump, obviously, you know, school uniform, like a jumper, blazer. When it's warm, he just goes to school in his blazer instead of using his jacket. Oh God, sorry about that. Spin that around a bit. There we go. But I said to him, no, it's forecast for a bit of rain as well, so you're probably best just putting your jacket on. And then when I took Bud out for his morning walk, definitely needed, because it was really breezy. So, where you guys are, what's the weather like? You'll have to let me know. And if you don't want to let me know, that's fine. At least you know what the weather's like where I am. Spin that around a little touch. Right, and then we've got one more broken sewer pipe to do. I'm renting this crane, so it doesn't give us a. Do you know what was? I was just going to say I might send it back. I probably will, because I don't want to incur the cost. It's about 9,000 a day to rent. I'm still working on a bit of a tight budget. I know. If I hadn't bought the low loader with the tractor and the crane on the back and the static crane, you know, we'd be in a bit of a better situation. Oh, there we go. Let's have a quick spin around. Right, it wants us to flatten that area. Right, okay, let's reset this machine. Put back into drive mode, bring the struts back in. And I think what we'll do is, because we're going to need to rent another machine, I'm just going to send this one back to the vehicle dealership. So we'll return that. Let's have a quick look what it recommends us to use. A small dozer. Let's go to the vehicle dealership. Enter there. Do you know what? Small dozer is 3,340. The D8, because it wants us to do some ripping as well, and the D8 is the only dozer that's got a ripping claw at the back. So we'll rent this for 4,900. And that will be at the vehicle dealership. I should have teleported over there, shouldn't I? Oh, here we go. There's our D8, our cat D8. We'll just teleport over there, and then we'll bring this back over to site. Love this thing. Yeah, there's the ripping claw at the back there, see? On all the construction jobs that I was doing on the American map, I hadn't once used the ripping claw. I'm not going to drive over there. That's fast travel. Yeah, so I was always wondering why put a machine in with a ripping claw that you can lower down and do some ripping. Ripping is just taking up, like really solid compacted ground. I mean, if you're a follower of the TV series Gold Rush, you'll see them using their big dozers with the ripping claw when they're, when they're trying to get through the soil that's been really frozen at the beginning of the season. Right. Let's have a look. Right, okay. We'll do this area over here. Just to zoom out a little bit. Okay, and we'll angle our blade down as far as it will go. There we go. And we're off. Try and do the outside area first. As you can see on the left hand side, we're chewing through this. 42% now. 43. Lift the blade up. Certainly not the quickest at turning round. Oh. To 87. Would have been here for quite some time if we were using that smaller one, that smaller dozer. 100. There we go. Done. So clear the marked area, and we're going to the other one. We'll hope we don't. Well, there we go. That could have been a catastrophe. Just spin around. We'll do the same with this. I'll just change the camera angle. Our blade down. Oh, we'll go this way. do the outside first. Out there. Yeah. Angle our blade all the way down. Oh, let's have a quick look. Yeah, it's just that centre part there, isn't it? Right, let's go through. Here we go. It's 80% done already. Our blade up. Spin around. Yeah, that background music is a bit too loud. Just let me know. When I've rewatched the oh god, sorry about that. When I've rewatched it, it seems alright to me. But if it's a bit too loud for you guys, just let me know. Oh, 98%. There's them ducks or geese. What do you think they are? Ducks or geese? Nope. I'm with ya. There we go. And we'll just reverse up. Clear the site. Right, what's it going to generate us to do next? Rip the area. Oh, nice. Oh, that's a nice big area to do, isn't it? Right. Okay, so we can rip this. And then hopefully, once this has been done, it's the first time of me doing this. And also, first time for you guys, first time for me. Once we've done this, we can send the dozer back. So I don't think we'll need it again. Nope. Let's get ourselves centered and lined up. Back up. So we don't need our front blade. So our front blade can stay. Camera angle right. Sorry about that. Right. So Ripper. It's going to tell me I'm nowhere near it now, isn't it? Ooh. Here we go. We've got 11% done there. So it's like 10% of pass, isn't it? This is quite good, I'm enjoying this. Twenty-seven, 28, 29, 30. Pop our beacons on. We all like a nice beacon, and it looks really nice in the evening time. Oh, got to switch it off. See me? Put our lights on. Put our beacons on. There we go. Let's see how well we can see. where we've already ripped. There we go. Right, there you can see where we've already done. Out there? Yeah, I would say so. Well, we missed a fair bit there. There we go, we're over halfway. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Oh yeah, to see where you need to do the actual work, like that X-ray, I call it X-ray. It's just hold Y, and it will show you where you need to go. So let's, as soon as we're here, let's do this long stretch along here. Right, I say I was right on the line there, that's why it didn't register. This is good, this. Up there? Yeah. Go right or left. Oh. There. $75, $76, $77, so not far to go now. $82. slither on the edge of here to do. This is going to be one of those fiddly ones, isn't it? There's the Ren from our dozer. Just come out. $85, 86, 87, 88. Oh, so close. Let's go up the centre here. There's a bit of a strip there, isn't it? 89, 90, 81, 92, 93, 94. Not far to go now. Just out of curiosity, what would happen if we lowered our blade? Would that do the same sort of similar job? No, it wouldn't, would it? But looks cool. 96, 97. No. Right, okay, so we keep our blade up. Wrong way. So 3% more to go. I just made a holy mess of it. So if we go down here and we get this little box area here, that should take us over the 100% mark. 98, 99, 100! Well, hey! Let's bring our claw up. There we go. Very, very nice indeed. And what's it going to generate us to do next? Excavate the area. Right, okay, yeah. So we'll just take this out. I wonder, do you remember when we were doing the container hotel and we were doing the excavation and then we used the dozer because we were struggling, but we were proper digging for ages. What was about 30-40 minutes, and then when I used dozer, it sort of done it in quick, fast time. Let's just angle this down. Oh yes, oh yes. There we go. Little tip. Who needs an excavator when you got a D8? It does everything, everything. I don't think the game intends it to be done like this, but there we go, 50% to through. Should I then send it back and then rent another machine? I hope. 79% through. $86. Let's have a quick look what it needs doing. 97. It's right. It's right. Love it, love it, love it. 100% done. It's just I love it. See what I mean? I mean, they are super duper expensive machines to have, but they are worth their weight in gold. Could you imagine if we had the digger there? That would have took us for ages to do. So there you go, guys. Let me put the camera angle towards the back so we can see what it generates. So what's next? Excavate the area. Oh, we can do this. Do you remember me telling you about that movie, Killdozer? Yeah, that's what it was like. It was like a dozer like this, but like a 1970s style bulldozer. It had the lights on there, and the lights glowed green because it had the alien presence inside it, and it was going around killing it. Oh my goodness, it was brilliant. Right, okay, let's get our camera angle done. There we go, 22% done already. Those are my Jack. Dozy Jack, maybe. Go. Come on, girl, you can do it. Go. What else needs doing? Let's have a quick look. I guess these are going to be like little ponds. You think? Let me know what you think. Angle it right the way down. 100% done. There we go. Clear the marked area. So what next? Right, it wants us to bring some materials over. It's a shame that we haven't got a... Nice, let's see where we are on the job. So, we're on the construction preparation, flattened, ticked. So we done all the crane work, that's all done. Flattened, ticked, rip and ticked, excavation, ticked. Materials delivery, then component placement, unpacking concrete, and then topsoil or removal. Okey-dokey. Right, so material delivery. It wants a pallet of basically. Okay, so let's get out of this. We'll send this bad boy back to. Whoop, wrong one. So we'll return that. And we'll take a quick coffee break. So we'll skip the night away. See what the site looks like in the morning. Hey, it doesn't look too bad, does it? Doesn't look too bad at all. You can see where we've ripped it there and we've excavated it with the with the dozer. I wonder what this hole is going to be used for, because this is where the pipe work was. Ah, we've got to deliver pipe work here, so we've got to put the pipe work in there. Maybe the pipe work will feed water to the ponds. Do you think? Yes? Yes? Yes in chat? PVC pipes. Right, okay. We can do that. So the only thing that we don't need, so we just need one of those concrete and one PVC pipe. We got one of, and one rebarb mesh, and a pallet of concrete bags, which is there, and the trees, we don't need them just yet. So just jump into our truck. We'll use the crane, on the back of this. Now, can I put my struts out? No, I can't, can I? Be able to put my struts out there. Let's pop our beacons on. And let's put our hazard lights on. Warning lights on to warn the other drivers that we are a heavy machinery. Construction. Heavy construction piece of machinery. Oh, you know what I mean. Let's just move this around. That there's some heavy construction going on. Right. And then we can just drive this onto the site. Right. So should be long enough. Yes, it is. So we need one of them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that there. One of these. Oh, it is only. I thought it was two. Pop that. Will it fit over here? Should do. Yes, it does. It does. There we go. Rebarb mesh. There we go. Do I unpack these? I should have just left them on the back of the low loader. Put that there. Get the concrete mix. In a bit. Down. There we go. And I tell you what, do you know what? I'll probably just load these up as well. May as well, because it's going to ask us to move it later on, isn't it? Oh, my little dog has just gone high alert. He's just heard something, so you might hear him barking in a little tick. If he does, I do apologise. Not expecting anyone today. Go. Right, so if ever you're doing this job and you've got all this loaded onto the back of your wagon, and I just thought, you know, just pop it there, because that's what it normally asks, what it does ask us to do. You can see it's the designated area for your material deliveries. Just keep it on the back of your wagon or your low loader. It saves renting that crane out again, because it's not worth renting that big crane out when, I mean, even if you haven't got the tractor with the crane, you've always got this. Everyone starts off with that flatbed and it's got a crane on it, so just load them onto that and use the crane on that to cart them over. Didn't mean to do that. Let's reset that crane. Let's bring our struts in. Drive mode. Dodgy reversing. Can't do this on the roads. Right, now we will be able to, if I swing it around a little bit, a bit of a wide angle, will we make that? Should do, shouldn't we? Let's just have rear wheel steering. I don't think it does it? Oh, we'll see, we should be able to... Oh! Just flip that sign. Oh, sorry about that sign. Oh dear. It's going to come off my construction costs. We'll fix it later on, never mind. Draw forward so we're straight and reverse up a bit. We need to put the struts out on flat ground. Otherwise it'll say Right, okay. Get our crane back out again. Hold the boom. Right, what's going to be... Get that concrete mix. Right angle, right, there we go. Extend our boom. Boom it out. I wonder why it's called a boom. Was it the guy who invented it, do you think? Normally is that way, isn't it? Normally use the guy, the name of the person who invented it. Now, do we have enough? Oh, that's gone a bit too quick there, Jack. Do we have enough reach? We do! Very nice indeed. Dipped again. Still piece. Oh. That's that concrete framework next to it. Now, let's just get the furthest one away. We'll get the rebar mesh. We'll pick that up. There we go. And gently move it across. Gently, there we go. Ease it across. Instead of me slinging it across. Boom it in. Trying to make it look professional. There we go. Concrete framework is going there. So we can sling it back around, but when we've got the goods hooked on, there we go. Just take it nice and easy. We'll boom it in as we're going across. There we go. Go slowly, just gently, just add a little light bit of pressure to your left stick. Swing it around there, there we go. Maybe a bit too much. In a bit. Them ducks want to get in the pond, don't you think? I wonder whether once we've completed the job and we go to... once we've completed the job and we go through our debrief, obviously it finishes off everything for us, doesn't it? So it makes it look all nice and fancy and all the fancy bits and bobs. Whether you'll see any ducks, I mean, there's a nice park over there. I mean, look at that, with a nice little bridge over there. That's lovely, that is. We'll go for a bit of a look at that later on. Right, okay, where are we? Oh, yeah. Let's get that pipe work on. Wait, isn't it? Maybe in a bit. Yeah, here we go. Oh. I like the sound of the machine. Sounds really good. doesn't it? Really authentic. They've done a really good job with the sound effects in this game. There we go. Got it, isn't it? It is. Right. Okay, so once to place that and do that. Stand that out a bit. Can we grab that? We can. Very nice. Oh. You can also do this with the. Do you know where you got your backhoe over there? You can hook the pipework onto the bucket at the back, or the scoop at the front. You can do it that way. So if you haven't got this crane, you can do it that way. Out a bit, come on. There we go, just there. Get the other piece. And get a good angle. There we go. That. Oh, there. That's about it, isn't it? Yeah. Yes. Very nice. Okay, unpack construction materials. So let's just reset our truck. We leave the struts out. You watch. We'll unpack this, and it'll say, "Remove your vehicle from the site." Right. So let's see what this gives us. Unpack. That's nice, isn't it? Does it do it on the other side as well? No. No, it didn't. Right, we're going to need to move this because we're going to need to get a concrete truck in. Let's go into drive mode. Just over there, I reckon. Just nice and easy. She can handle it. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? Secure our load, because sometimes when you're going over bumpy grounds, it's happened to me once or twice before, your materials can come off the back. So if you do that strap down, it just like an auto secure, so they won't. It'd be nice if you could see the straps going across, because like on Farming Simulator, when you're strapping stuff down, you can put the straps across, can't you? So that would be nice, but yeah, they're not going to move. Right, what time are we on? We're on 54 minutes at the moment. I don't want to make the episode too long, guys. I'll tell you what, we'll get the yeah, why not? Because it's only one bit of concrete, isn't it? Landscaping, there's no more greening. Planting. Yeah, so it's concreting and then topsoil removal. So we do the concreting, and then I think we'll call it a day. Then I think. Right, okay. Let's go over and get renting some. Ooh, so that's we want a concrete pump. There's various different concrete pumps that you can get. There's like this one here. And then there's this one here for an extra 20,000. I'm not too sure. Is it? Yeah. So maybe that's got a shorter reach on it. It It doesn't actually say, does it? But, I mean, I like this one just for pure, the cosmetic. Just because of the cosmetics, it just looks really, really, really cool. I like it. So, we will rent that. Yes, yes. And we need one cement mixer. Where's my favourite? It's bad when you've got a favourite, isn't it? It's this one here. I like this. Again, just for the cosmetics of it. I just like the look of it. Really do. So we'll rent that. Yes. Okay. And we'll just pop in and we'll get our pump teleported over. Yeah, we'll teleport it, why not? No, I'll tell you what. Do you know what? We'll drive. Because there's a gas station on the way, or petrol station on the way, and part of... where is it? It's not there. It's company... Yeah, part of this. See, we're on medium now, right? So part of this is refueling and repair. So you've got to refuel any items, like any trucks, and repair them 25 times each, so 50 all in all, right? To progress to the next level. You see there the goals there, see, so it says complete one campaign, which is what we're doing now. Own 12 construction machines, which we're on the way to it. Have a balance of 1 million, so it's not going to be anytime soon. Probably when we do our next job or two, we should have a balance of 1 mil, and then refuel and repair 25 of each. So we'll just take this, even if it's just a little tiny bit, because we're only going to use a little bit of petrol on this. We'll hit the refuel section, hit the repair section, and then that'll just count for one of each. Whoa! Oh God! Do you know what I haven't done? Put our beacons on. There we go. And we're off. Guten Tag, everybody. Oh. Hello there. How are you? It's a nice bus stop there. Do you know what? You see people sitting at the bus stops, right? But you don't... I've not seen any buses. What there, my love? How's it going? Must be winter time, mustn't it? Because she's got a thick jacket on. Oh, we're off. I haven't seen any buses in this. Oh, talking of buses, the new update for Bus Simulator 21 is due out soon. And the roadmap for it seems quite good. In the third quarter of this year, slow down a bit, they're actually introducing trams to it, which will be very interesting indeed for those of you who like a nice tram. Because TramSim has just come out on Xbox. I've seen quite a few people playing it on YouTube and streaming it. It's one of those games that I don't mind watching, but I'm not going to buy it. It's you know, just because it's all in German and stuff and all that. No, I'm not going to buy it. All the controls and everything are all in German. No, not for me. I mean, no. So, to satisfy my tram needs, I will be playing Bus Simulator 21 when the tram update comes out in the third quarter. Here's our gas station, just right there. Yeah, so I'll be picking that up. It'll be a nice little DLC, I would imagine. Come on, get out the way, scabbyheads. We'll just get in here. It should give us the icon. Refuel and repair. There we go. Fuel, repair. repair. There we go. And I'll tell you what, we'll just teleport the rest of the way. Because I think it's going to be murder getting out of there. Right, so that is here. Where do we need to be? We should have the reach from here, but you know what? More often than not, can we get our spider legs out there? Let's have a look. Just no, oh man, wasn't far off. Let's reverse up a little bit, position it a bit better. Right, now can we get our spider legs out? If not, I'll just do it from the outside. Oh yes, is it taking it? It certainly is. I thought for a moment then that it wasn't. Let's open our hopper at the back. Our hazard lights are on. Let's unfold our machine. Yeah, guys, also, if you want to directly support the channel, there'll be a link in the description down below when this goes over to YouTube. If you want to, you can directly support the channel. Come on. So I guess we've got to pour concrete there. Right, so that's that done. Let's jump over to our concrete mixer. Our bank balance now is 366. Let's fill this up. That's going to come out of our own money, that. And we'll do the same. We'll drive this over. Ooh. And we'll just jump into that petrol station, gas station. I like these concrete mixers. They're proper beefy and meaty, aren't they? Listen to the way that the engine roars and the gears change. Come on, get out of the way, scabbyheads. Look at the way they're just taking the time. I'm just taking my time, darling. I'll run you over next time. No upwards. Whoa, scabbyhead. Beacon is on. There we go. Put that on before, shouldn't I? Ooh. Oh, shot that bit. Come on. The scabbyheads cutting in front of you. Where you going? He did have his indicator on, to be fair. He did. And I was... Oh, that's a nice park, isn't it? That's a nice bridge over there. See with the struts. Oh. Sightseeing again. Come on, girl. You can do this. Come on. I thought he was turning in, the little muppet. You cheeky little rat. Get out the way. I wouldn't mind having to go driving one of these in real life. That would be super cool, you know. Or just sitting in the passenger seat. It would be amazing. The bins are out again. Bin day. Always bin day. Squeeze across here. Got a green light. Past him. Out the way, scabbyheads. Whoa! I had my finger full on the brake then. It's the weight. That's another thing with this game. It's really realistic. Super realistic. Come on. Repair. And we've got the one for that. And fuel. And we've got the one for that as well. And then we teleport the rest of the way. There we go. Yeah, you having anything nice for tea tonight, guys? Anything nice to eat? I am doing a nice roast chicken with some roast potatoes, boiled carrots, boiled cabbage. Bring me auger out, did I? There we go. Is that about it? Find out, won't we? This is what I like about this as well. I didn't do that. The camera angle did that by itself. Let's just turn the auger. Is it called an auger? Is it an extra shoot on it? Oh, would I stop at that? Who knew? Shoot back in again. Need it. There we go, that's about it. That is it. Let's start pouring our concrete. Nice. Now, I can't get past there, can I? So we'll just have to teleport in. Pour our concrete. We go 87, 90% done, 94, 99, 100% done. Boof, bish bash bosh. Right, clear the construction site. Right, okay. Let's just jump on our concrete. Actually, we're not going to be using this again, are we? So what I can do is I can just go into here and do you know what I didn't do? Sell that concrete back, because if you send this back to the vehicle dealership with concrete in it, you do not get that money back for the concrete that's left over. So we'll return that. Don't need that. Where's the pump? Return that. We'll jump into our tractor and we will just reset that here. So what's it going to ask us to do now? We'll remove topsoil. What machine does it recommend for that? A dozer. Move topsoil. Right, okay, but that will be for the next episode, guys. Yes, it certainly will be. Right, I want to say thank you very much to everyone that's popped along, and I hope that you're enjoying Construction Simulator as much as I am. I really do. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to keep me company. Right, I really do appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful day, or you are going to have a wonderful day, or I do hope that you have had a wonderful day. And I hope to see you again soon in the next episode of Construction Simulator. So, until then, I'll say cheerio. Don't forget, you know what I'm going to say. Always make sure that when you do return, that you have your hard hat on, you got your high vis on, you got your safety boots on. I will be checking. I really will. Okay, I may be asking you to take some photographs and send them in, and for the best dressed viewer who wears the best PPE, you may get something special. May listen, take it easy, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, and until next time, always remember, keep on building, guys. I'll see you later on.